Hi everybody, welcome back to Cids Modded Life Season 2, Episode 23. I just checked this. 23, yes, Episode 23. And last episode we started work and we managed to get all of this half done. I'm just working on this half of the building now. Now we had an issue with clay, which we have used. How do I put this? The philosophy which I started Cids Modded Life with, and I've tried to stick with throughout, has been to have the purpose of the series to build and develop, and then have the mods support the development and building, not just do the mods for the hell of the mods. Yeah? So we built this water condensator from industrial foregoing, which basically pulls water out of water, and then we put the hydrator in from cyclic, which converts clay, hardened clay into wet clay, and we should still have a reasonable amount of bricks coming through, and I'll take another batch just for good measure. To support the build, because we ran out of clay, and obviously the options were go and build something, or go mining, or come up with a solution for the problem. And the solution was this. Now I've been running the deconstructor on stuff as well, and just generally taking time. I have taken the fishing rods out of the fishing farm for a while because they were basically going mad with. Somehow that has got fish in it. I don't know how, but it doesn't matter because we've got, if you can see now, these are the two that were working, and these were obviously what we're pulling out. I've been trying to find out whether there's any beneficial use to fish that we can use them for over and above, things. Obviously we can cook them. We can use them for water walking potions. We can use them in the botanical brewery for that. We can do things like that. We can make protein out of them using industrial foregoing. Protein reactor. So you take anything that is basically meat and turn it into protein. But what can you do with protein? I have got no idea. I probably, if I remember rightly from my Mind Factory Reloaded, there was that meat, the meat ingot. So maybe that's that. But anyway, I need to turn that off. Now, what I've been doing up here for the time being is, oh damn, it's falling down. Okay, let's try that again. What I've been doing is filling in behind the windows where this hillside is supposedly, in quotes, slid down. And so here, for example, is this is going to be, if I you like that, this is going to be a grass block, so we'll bring you over to there, as is this one, so we'll bring you over to here. I think actually that is all of the filling in done, because all of these are here. Now there is a slight issue with this filled in style of build, and that is that we end up with I don't know if you can see very well, you end up with the blocks right up against the glass, and it looks ugly. But in the instances where I've been in some of these older factories where they've got these odd windows that are not actually windows anymore, they're where windows were, what they sometimes do is they will basically take out the window. They'll either paint this up black, so they'll paint the window up, they'll board it up with wood, so they'll put boards in. I've seen them bricked up, the whole window area just filled in with bricks, so that is an option as well that we could look at doing. And then you just end up, so you'd end up with maybe that one, and that one would be bricked over to preserve the structure of the building. yeah, so you know there are options here, and at the moment what we are doing is just getting this side to match this side, which means we need to jump up and get that one, and put you back into placement mode. And then we can come over here and go blop, and that's all good, and blop, and yeah, rinse and repeat. So I've got a fair bit of chisels and bits placement to do. We'll get on with this until we've got this duplicated, and I will see you in a mo. Alright, well that is both sides of that done. We still need to do that window. I need to find something nice and suitably dark for that. I think I'm going to go with the black infill for that one, but yeah, that's done. We may have gone a bit overkill with okay, that was a bit strange, but there you go. Yeah, we may have gone a little overkill. Let's go with a couple of stacks of quartz. What can we do with you? We can make polished with 4. Okay, that's simple enough. Then we'll go with 4 of those now. Yeah, I think that works. Now the other thing I need to look for is slate. I need more of that, I think. We've got 2 stacks. Might be enough. Not 100% certain on that one. So what we're going to have is we're going to get a couple of blocks of that, and you become slate roof, which is fine. We'll just take the 1 stack for the time being, and we'll quickly sleep the night away before anything blows up our hard work. So the roof itself is going to be a little bit of an oddity. It's going to slope up no more than a block and a half up like that on this edge. But first things first, let us black out these windows, at least where, let's go, whoops. Let's do that. That should sort us. This scaffolding's really handy actually, because it's just so cheap. A couple of blocks of that, I think we shall. No. We shall get you, and you shall be set to connected material. So what we'll do is we'll do this. I need you to be replace. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. Does that look like painted up board? I'm not 100% certain, you know, about that at all. What else have we got that's black? I suppose the other way of doing this would be to do something like this, actually. Let's do that. Oops. Pop that away. I don't think we'll need more than I don't think we'll need more than 1 actually. Let me just do that. Let's try setting you in. You're in replace mode, so let's just do that. No. Replace mode. That, I think, works better. Okay. There appears to be a bit missing. We'll fix that in a moment. Obviously I ran out of glass when I did that one. And then this one here. Oh, appear to... Right, okay. It's like that, is it? Undo. No. Bum. Let me... that'll do. Put that in there. Damn it. I need to check that one bit of window there. It looks like I may have copied a flawed bit of glass there. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, I can see there where I've missed a line, so I should have plenty of glass. That and that and that and that. Oh, I wanted that, didn't I? That can all go away. We'll just grab you, just come all the way down here to fix that particular window. Is that the case? That is, we've managed to duplicate that. Not there. Hang on. So I'm just trying to figure out what I've managed to do here. Undo. Oh, okay. Get it in the right place. Right, that's what it should be like. Yeah, every single one of those panes is missing that connection. So in theory, I should just be able to go like this all the way around them. That is the problem, of course. If you're duplicating an existing pattern, if you introduce a flaw in the pattern, then you copy that all the way around. So this has been here all the way since last episode, and I've just not noticed it. Okay, that is not a problem. We'll get this sorted, and I'll be back within a sec. Alright, so the roof is going to be fairly straightforward. It's going to be, I think we'll do it in 4 thick sections. Let me do a plane, so 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then we shall do another layer at this height. And I'm using the scaffold because I can take this out really easily. And we'll do plane 2, 3, 4, and then another layer at this height. All the way across. So one block will actually cover almost all of this. I don't know whether I want this to come out slightly further. I'll double check my design in a moment, but 1, 2, 3, 4, and finally one more block at this height, which will bring us neatly to this section here, and it should. This one may not be spawn proof. Let's have a look. That one may not be spawn proof, but there are ways and means we can handle that. We're going to need to quickly sleep, so we'll do that. I'm going to do a little bit of work getting this kind of design in across, and again we'll be back in a mo. Alright, I'm just kind of working the roof out here at the moment, and we've got a little bit of sculpting work going on here and here. These are going to be things. We've got stone edge going round. This is going to go up, and as you can see we're kind of planning this out, but I'm just in placement getting a whole bunch of this done right now, because this is what I've got. I've run out of bricks, which is why I've not continued that across. I also need to get some light sources up here somehow. I'll probably I've hidden a bit of glowstone in that, which helps, but it's not going to be perfect until we've got this all fully illuminated. So that's the current design we've got going here, and hopefully I should have enough glowstone on me to complete at least the next 2 of these. That's all I've got actually done. So so if we take that, we actually probably should clear that and do it from on top, because then when I do placement it will do it properly. And then we can take that and again placement mode and do these. Fortunately this doesn't really matter, there is no rotation on it, so that's all good. And then it's a matter of getting that, which should place nicely here. And yeah, and we can step away a bit and have a look at that just to see how that appears. But I desperately need to get some more glowstone, I think, going in the house. Let me check what my glowstone stocks are like. We've got about a block, so we could possibly get away with copying this and doing a few more placements as we go down here, at least for as long as we've got the bits. See, there's definitely illumination there, and we've still got a block and a bit of glowstone, so yeah, we can get this done through to there. That we're going to have to recreate, I think, somehow, because it's not symmetrical on the block. It's basically going back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on both sides. So yeah, that's a thing. Probably easiest just to put a block in, but yeah, anyway, I'm going to continue. Let's in fact, what I'm going to do, I think we'll step away a moment and we'll just go and have a look at this. So the roof looks all right. That's kind of yeah, I'm quite liking that so far. It's taking shape. There's quite a lot of more detail work to go on the outside as well, so that's going to be a thing too. But yeah, let me sort my inventory out a little bit, sort my bits bag out a little bit, and we'll be back in a mo. Okay, roof going. So we've got, let me just show you where we're at. We've got this side of the roof is done. We've got this going on along the centre here. And I've done one side over here, so I'm trying to get this shape in. This section here is going to carry on up a little bit higher than that and have this shape duplicated again on the top, just a little bit anyway. Yeah, it's proving to be a fun structure to build. I am actually enjoying it because it's building something other than just something in 1 meter blocks, which can get tedious, shall we say. Needless to say, this can and almost certainly will get tedious. So I'm not going to do all of this on screen, but yeah, because we've got all that side to do as well. And I'm really enjoying the way this is starting to shape up. Now what I should actually do is on this side is Alt and no, should do that I think, and probably just do that as well, and then do that is probably the quicker way of doing that bit. And then we can bring this all the way down there and all the way down again and all the way down again. We should probably do this as well. Oops. And it shouldn't be spawnable because it's not a full block, and it's certainly not on the top layer of a full block. Plus there's illuminant light sources in these pillars down here as well, so everything should be as I would expect it to be. And then we should be able to go, oh, hang on, not quite, we missed that. We should be able to go and copy that, put it in placement mode and just do that, and then rinse and repeat. And then we can take you and again take you into placement mode. I can't and do that like that. That gives us our section of roof which we need to get down and sleep. Oh damn it, missed it. But yeah, we're starting to get there. This is starting to feel like the building that I have on my screen right now, which I know you can't see, but that's you know, trust me, it looks like this. So yeah, that's looking good. We've got to do some more work up there. This kind of, what I want to do here is I want to, how do I say it, if you look at the curve there, I want to try and get another curve here that kind of, oh, it will make sense. I'm not explaining this well at all. Anyway, I've got more to do, so back in a bit. We're getting there. This is the top of that bit. It's got little bits of towers peeking up and just a little overview, a little overhang either side. Little window. This is going to be this detailing is going to continue further down because we need to put the door in. But first things first, we need to duplicate this. So what I'm going to do for the other end. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put you into placement mode, and I'm going to basically copy the entire structure here and then chop it up and take it down the other end and place it manually, just like blocks, rather than running backwards and forwards a lot. And I think that should do the trick. I just need to double check a few things. Have I got any? I have got scaffolding blocks, good. But yeah, this is probably about 6 hours after I started recording this particular episode. So if you, oh, bomb, I forgot that's how that works, isn't it? Now, yeah, we can get in here like that. Take that one out. And maybe just put these back here. Don't think we need any more than that. So that should all be all right. It is more or less just the centre pieces we need to duplicate. So yeah, so in theory I should be able to put all of the bits into the bag and work straight out of the block form. in theory. So yeah, and then we'll just take you and we'll place you there, and basically rinse and repeat all the way for this end structure until we've got an exact copy of it over here. Yeah, and then break it and take it over to the other side, and that should work. Now, I say I still need to work on the structure down there, but that's all right. Now we are missing something. What are we missing? What am I missing? Brick, glass. Probably brick, at a guess. And if you do get these, just change it into replace mode, put a block there that's of the stuff you want, and you should be good to go again. So then take that and placement mode, bang, and that, and placement mode, bang, and then that. Right, now this needs a little bit of a helping hand, I think. Again, placement mode. Nah, we're out of brick again. So it is brick. So what we'll do is this layer here, we'll do, they're all the same anyway, so we'll just do this like replace, and that should give us plenty of brick to work with. And then it's this one, which we probably need to put a little bit more of this going forward, and again placement mode. In fact, we can just do that. I think that will work. So again, do the placement, everything goes in, get the various blocks. This end bit I'm probably going to have to do separately because these bases will invade each other, I think. So yeah, maybe do those separately, but simple enough. We'll just go in here and go and break 1 and break 2 and break 3. So that should be those, and then we'll take this and this and this. They are going to go like that somehow, and then that and that and that, and obviously those are going to go as well, and then run down the other end, grab some of those, and then place the next blocks until we've repeated that. So I'll get that done. Well, I guess I'll do the replacing for starters, just so we can make sure we are doing things correctly. You are there. No. You are there. And you are there. And then we've got this one goes, no, they are the wrong way around. That one goes there. Pardon me. And that one goes there. And then I guess that one goes here. That is here, and that one there. Just a quick way of doing it without having to run backwards and forwards without the copying paper. Anyway, I'm going to get that moved, and I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, almost finished. Sun's going down, which is always a pain, but there we go. Let me quickly place that. Sometimes I don't bother copying, I just do the do the placement now. What we've got going on here is we need to get is that right? Yep, that's right. And same here, 1, 2, and then we need 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and a little bit of that. Doesn't look right. What have I done wrong here? Oh no, it's right. Okay. In which case we just need connected material, I think. Like that. Yeah, that's right. That gives us that. I'll just put myself something very quickly down to sleep on, because you can't sleep on these chisel blocks. And the amount of hours of work that have gone into making this, I don't want to creep blow it up. Now I could turn off greasing off, but you know, I always find that feels a little bit unsportsmanlike. So the roof is pretty much done. What is down there? Let me just go down and have a look. We've got a Zombert. No creepers, that's fine then. Roof is pretty much done. We can come in here and bang that one out there. That should take all of those out. Yep. It's a nice thing about scaffolding, get it down quick. And you know what I didn't do though? I didn't take that last block off the very top of the roof. Let me get that before it's an issue. And then that comes down. And then that. And then that. And then all of these. And when you consider this, and yeah, I suppose it's the consideration that it's only a piece of dirt and a stick is in there for the cost purposes. So that gives our building, I think we should, let me try and get a bit of height on this so we can get a look and a screenshot, because I think that will be it for this episode. Let's try, yeah, there we go. Let's not have it too central. Gonna have some really big doors in the middle there, with another another window just at the top, and then there's some reinforcement structures going on the outside still yet, and then a little bit more detail. But we're almost there. So next episode will be doors, final detail, and interior, and that will be the build. And I thought it was going to be a long build. It has in fact been a long build. So yeah, there you go. I've just realised that what I've kind of done here. So there, that will do us nicely. But on the whole, I'm very, very happy with that. So yeah. Oh, there's some work to do inside as well, of course. Lighting. We need to hide those bits of glowstone up there with a bit of internal bracing and structure. Maybe do a little bit with these two big blocks here, because they're a little bit on the chunky side. But I'm happy with that. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.